are here to uh, to pay homage for Institute of IBMR, Institute of Business Management Research, which is brainchild of her. And 90 IBMR was established with the help of Professor Lodhike Gupta was the leader, and she has established our institute in the year 1976. So we will proceed to pay homage and through this webinar, it's a small tribute from our side. So we are going to start this webinar. So by the welcome speech, which will be delivered by our honorable director, Dr. Basu. So may I request Basu to give welcome speech to welcome our dignitaries and the participants. Madam, please, Dr. Durga Basu, our director, PG courses.
It is good.
Read louder, madam. Read louder.
On behalf of Institute of Business Management and Research, I welcome you all. I am highly honored to welcome our Honorable Chairman Sir, Mr. Deepak Shankar Gupta, and Vice Chairman Honorable Mr. Abhijit Sen. I also my heartiest welcome to Professor Toby Vishas, former principal of this institute. It is my pleasure to welcome my colleague Dr. Mrinal Kanti Chakma, director of our EG course, MG course. Today is a great privilege to have with us the honorable guest speaker, Dr. Sharkar, CEO, GSB Ecosystem Private Limited. I am delighted to welcome Mr. Sharkar. And lastly, it is also a very pleasing duty on my part to welcome all our faculty members and students present here. Now, this webinar has been arranged by our faculty members in memory of late Professor Lodhike Gupta. Through this seminar, we offer our heartfelt tribute to late Professor Gupta. Professor Gupta was a renowned educationist and erudite scholar and founder of our institute. Her immense contributions towards academic world are unparalleled. Among many her educational works, it is worthwhile to mention that with other esteemed personalities, she could transform IBMR, our institute, into a reputed B school to serve the society as a whole for better management of organizations. Professor Gupta passed away on 23rd June 1995. Today is her 10th anniversary. We are remembering her through this webinar, and we pay our heartfelt respect to the noble lady, Professor Gupta. Now, lastly, being a director of this institute, I would like to pay a few words in this meeting. As you all know that we are passing through a very difficult time, but even in this pandemic situation, we stick to our mission and we need to keep the flame of knowledge burning. In these critical phase, our faculty members are taking online classes, examinations, and they are engaged in various academic works like student admission, skill development of student, placement, and others. So I am taking this opportunity to express my heartfelt thanks to all the faculty members, and definitely I appreciate their untiring efforts. Now, again, I welcome you all in this seminar and my heartfelt respect to all of you for your kind presence here. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your speech.
Thank you, Dr. Basu. Now I would like to request Professor Somsumaro Pal to read out the write-up which has been provided by our Honorable Chairman, entitled as Reminiscences of Professor Latika Gupta. I would request Professor Pal to read out the write-up written by our Honorable Chairman.
Good afternoon, everybody, our dignitaries and our beloved students. It has been a pleasure for me to read out the statement given by our chairman, sir. So, it's a honorable moment for us to attend this webinar since we just recall the memory of our founder member Lotika Gupta, Professor Lotika Gupta. So let us start. This this is a reminiscence of Professor Lotika Gupta, a trailblazer in management education, reminisced by Honorable Chairman IBMR Kolkata. Today's webinar is dedicated to late Lotika Gupta, who was a renowned educationist and founder of many institutions such as Calcutta Girls Academy, Calcutta Girls BT Colleges, South Calcutta Law College, Institution of Educational Research and Studies, and our beloved institute IBMR Kolkata. The time when she conceived the idea for opening an institute for management study in the Suino Street premises, there were only one or two renowned institutes for management in Kolkata during 75-76. She could foresee that management education would be much valued in course of time. So she, along with Justice Ashok Sen, Professor Satyen Sen, ex-Vice Chancellor, Calcutta University, Professor Aurobindo Ghosh, ex-Vice Chancellor, Jadavpur University, Professor Alok Ghosh, ex-head of the Department of Calcutta University, Dr. Shahid Praveen, renowned management trainer, Professor K. S. Gupta, ex-head of the department, Calcutta University, and others established the said institute. The students are pouring in from different streams like engineering, commerce, science, and arts graduates with professional experiences in industries and organizations. It is worthwhile to mention that the founders, along with Professor Lotika Gupta, could transform the said institute into a reputed B school and to serve the society as a whole for better management in different organizations. Professor Lotika Gupta passed away on 23rd June 1995, but her contributions towards the growth of this institute cannot be forgotten. She has left the legacy to develop this institute and to reach the international standard. Our students are our assets and would expect both current and ex-students shall keep the flag flying always. To maintain the highest standard of teaching and practical orientation, our governing body members, professors, directors, and others are relentlessly trying hard to take the institute standard to a new level at par with the best B school in India. It is noteworthy to recognize the toil our employees are rendering even in this pandemic COVID-19 situation. Hence, to pay respect and homage to our founder, member, Professor Lotika Gupta, we should follow her footsteps and try to develop our institute progressively. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Pal. Now I would request our Honorable Chairman, sir, to add few words in this occasion.
Hello. Good afternoon. Actually, Professor Paul has already laid out whatever I wanted to express to pay homage and respect to our beloved late Lotika Gupta, who was the founder of this institute. Now, I will just mention a few other things which was not being included there. So I will read out the same thing. I am overwhelmed to note that our institute IBMR has arranged for a webinar to pay homage and respect to the founder member, late Professor Lutika Gupta, amid this COVID-19 pandemic situation. I would heartily thank all the faculty members and the students to make it a success. Earlier also, we organized such webinars with a view to interact with the industrial and academic personalities and to share their experiences with us. Our students of IBMR are fortunate to get such opportunities. I look forward to seeing more such webinars which shall benefit the students during their professional days. I, on behalf of the Institute, would like to thank Mr. Gaurav Sarkar, CEO, GHB Ecosystem Private Limited, for his gracious online presence in the webinar and delivering a speech on a relevant subject on management. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now it's a great pleasure to have our Honorable Vice Chairman with us in this webinar. So I request our Honorable Vice Chairman, sir, kindly say a few words on this occasion.
I can't see them. How can I see them?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can.
It gives me immense joy and pleasure.
Sir, kindly, kindly on your video, sir, so that everyone can see you, sir.
Actually, I have gone to a place where it's difficult to get the video. I mean, let me put it on
Okay, sir.
So, it gives me immense pleasure and joy to be a participant today on most respectable Lotika Gupta's death anniversary. And very due. Institute has grown from strength to strength over the years, and now is well known to all students who aspire to become students of this institute. We are going through difficult times, but with the sincerity and dedication of the faculty of the institute, particularly Howard and PRE, I know for a fact that the campus gets kept flying high, and the untiring efforts, of course, of our chairman. I look forward to hearing the lecture today, because this is something which is, at least I did not attend earlier on, and I hope that this becomes an annual feature every year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Now, we feel honored and proud to have Professor Dr. Praveen Vishwas with us today. And sir has served the institute for nearly 2 decades as principal. And I request Professor Dr. Praveen Vishwas to say a few words, sir. Sir, please.
Thank you, Good afternoon, everybody. Honorable Chairman, Sri Deepak Shankar Gupta, Vice Chairman, Sri Abhijit Sen, Guest Speaker, Gaurav Sarkar, Professor Dr. Durga Basu, Director of PG Courses, Dr. Minal Kanti Chapma, Director of AG Courses, fellow members of the Institute, and my dear friends, those for attending this webinar. It's my great pleasure to allow me today to meet on this virtual mode for a few words in the memory of our late founder member, Professor Motilal Gupta, mother of existing chairman, Professor Mr. Gupta. Actually, I am not able to evaluate the efficiency level of Motilal Gupta, madam, because her huge potential, now we are standing here. Most of the dignitaries or just now express their views in detail. I am not going to that further. I only to say any organization grows with the cooperation of all. Here, only chairman is not responsible, or only single teacher or staff is not responsible. All have to put their optimum level in physically and mentally. I like to say here, at this competitive age, where admission of students are the main criteria, here we emphasize to overcome this student crisis wholeheartedly. At this pandemic situation, therefore I wish to request to our chairman and vice chairman to convey to the other members, jury members obviously, as they are comparatively well known to different ways to refer students for getting admission today. And today also teaching and non-teaching members are also, they have to pay their optimum level. Actually, it is better to say, sir, or my dear audience, during our discussion in the university level, when they are asking how many students you have got admission, and at the same time, maybe the reasons are different, but they are assuming, or they can assume, yes, low admission, that's why you are not trying much more. At this metro city, the college is there, you can take much more. But at the same time, the university was appreciating the existing chairman or vice chairman or teaching and non-teaching members. They are trying, that's why the institute is running. That's why I am not going to other aspect. If we are able to concentrate, particularly the admission or the college, then
Sir, kindly, sir, we are running shortage of time, sir. Kindly, sir, continue your speech, sir.
the work goes to her. Therefore, I am thank you for arranging this webinar. Finally, I like to say, it is easy to harm the institute, but it is so tough to develop the institute. That's what we have to consider particularly the development of the institute, all are, I request to all. Thank you very much.
Sir, Dr. V, thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Visas. Sir, kindly, sir, on your video for a second so that everybody can see your smiling face as you are our ex-principal.
Now I am in the college, that's why.
Oh, college also, okay. Oh, you are in the college. Oh, sir.
Yes. Now I am
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Bless us, sir.
Okay.
Bless us.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Visas. Now, I will request our Director, PG courses, AG courses, Dr. Minal Kanti Chakma, to say a few words. We are running short of time. Our guest speaker is waiting to deliver his lecture and presentation. So I request Dr. Visas, Dr. Chakma to say a few words on this occasion.
Thank you, Professor Ramu. To say a few words, I would like to begin with paying my respect to Chairman Mr. D.S. Gupta, IBMR Kolkata, Vice Chairman Mr. Abhijit Sen, Professor Dr. Dudha Basu, Director IBMR PG Courses, and our ex-director, Professor Praveen Vishwas, and the most important one, our guest speaker, Mr. Gaurav Shankar, CEO, GSB Ecosystem. My dear academic colleagues, friends, and student community, it's a great pleasure for me to see all of you online on this occasion of late Professor Latika Gupta Memorial Lecture. We have gathered here online not only to commemorate the memory of one of the most important founders of IBMR Kolkata, but also underline her vision and reevaluate ourselves to what extent we are able to push forward her intended goal. We all know COVID pandemic has created so many challenges for all of us. We are still now coping with the challenges of fear, remain very much concerned about our health situation, anxiety over our future, and uncertainty. I'm sure that there is not too far for us. We will surely be able to overcome all these challenges. Historical evidence shows that there is always a period of boom followed by any pandemic that had happened earlier through the annals of our history. I am sure this will be an exception this time as well. Very soon, we may start to step into the right track, a tracking part that starts with recovery and then boom. With this positive note, I would like to thank you all for joining this webinar. We remain very, very eager to hear from our most important guest speaker, Mr. Gaurav Shankar, CEO, GSB Ecosystem. With this brief remark, I would like to stop here. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chakma. Now we'll go into the part where our speaker will present. Today's speaker in memory of Professor Latika Gupta will present his presentation. And before that, I request Jessica, Executive of GSB Ecosystem, to introduce Mr. Gaurav Shankar. Jessica, please.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending today's webinar. My name is Jessica Gomes, and I'm the Business Development Executive at GSB. I feel privileged and extend my warm welcome to all present here. Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce the CEO of GSB. He's an entrepreneur and a CEO with a concrete understanding of the business fundamentals, who holds creativity in higher regards. He holds 15 years of experience in the ever-changing landscape of technology and business, specializing in business strategizing, project management consulting, and client servicing. He's a leader with an evergreen history of uncapped talent and delivering exceptional organizational transformation. He also is the winner of multiple leadership advisors for technology startups. Mr. Gaurav Sagar, everyone, over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible. So, first of all, I want to thank Honorable Chairman Sir. Also, I want to thank Vice Chairman Sir, Director Ma'am, and all the other dignitaries. I'm overwhelmed, like, because such a great occasion where I am invited. And I was listening about late Dr. Gupta. So she was like, today we are going to talk about entrepreneurship. So she's a real entrepreneur. So definitely, I think and entrepreneurship. Whenever I am getting chance about entrepreneurship, I really feeling warm. And today, on a special day when I will be talking to entrepreneurship. So thank you all. Thank you, Amol Goswami sir, and all other people who is a part of this occasion or webinar. So I'm going to start about my journey, and through I'll show a presentation through which I'll explain in details. I hope I'll not take much time. So I think it will be exciting. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So GSB Group, we have started in the year of 2015. First of all, I would like to start with my journey. I've started my journey in the year of 2015 from zero. Today, our group valuation is around 50 CR. So GSB Group initially starting with the GSB Research and Consulting, with the government project consulting and project management, and then we also move into GSB ecosystem, which is a platform for startups and investors. Also, we have launched a IT and ITS company, global IT company, Macri Internationals. So we have and there are like ornaments and then so many. So which we have in the last 5 to 6 years we have developed, and we are continuously working on. And few and 2 more projects are coming. And one of the healthcare projects is coming soon. We are going to launch in the month of July. And then another platform is called first time in India, a man is also coming by August to September. So that way, we are on this. This is, I believe you know that me, and since as Jessica already mentioned that what I am doing since the last 15 years and continuously trying to do better in Bengal. So when I started my journey after my MBA, I was also a part of MBA. Like people, those are listening from MBA background, I have started with the vision, I want to create a platform for Bengal where everybody who wants to do business or doing business, they will get support from us. And that's the reason continuously developing platforms where we can help the business owners. Currently, we are definitely our mission is providing end-to-end solution to the people, those are doing business and through different platforms. And about GSB, already I have mentioned. This is GSB ecosystem. For the first time, ever in India, GSB Group brings a platform which is specially for startups and investors. And this is, the last 5 years, we are continuously working on startups, develop a lot of startups. Maybe you heard about a few names like Jack Olive Oils and then Nirma Meetings. Then there are so many other brands which is already going in the market. Even we are part of the Wamoma as well. So we are continuously, developing so many startups and through, continuously support. So that's we do. And how it works. If you talk about how it works, then definitely anybody when he or she is coming with an idea. So first of all, we try to understand through our process of research and analysis. Afterwards, we try to build the product. We have a subject matter expert team; those will be working on developing that product. So they will work through financial planning, then the management policies, then of course what would be the strategy of creating this product and all that. Then it will take some time. Afterwards, we do how we are going to launch this product or services, and we plan for market planning, PR, media, and then we launch it. Then almost we are taking this almost 6 months of time. Then we launch these any startups. Post launch, we help them for how they will reach in the market. Our main focus is in reaching people through our marketing, sales and marketing strategy, then our digital strategy as well, our expansion strategy, and then also we help the startups how they can raise the funding and how they can collaborate with the investors so that they can grow or they can expand their business across India. So that way we work actually. So now I'm coming back to today's topic. The creating entrepreneurship opportunities for students. The people, all the students, those are listening me today, because I almost 12 or 13 years back, I was in your position when I was listening lecture from the industry people. But I have one mindset. When I started my MBA, my mindset was entrepreneurship, because I know that I will be doing job for intrapreneur. That's a new term. Maybe if you can Google it, you will get to know, because you have to own something. There are employees, there are entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurs is like people, those are owning projects. Whenever entrepreneurs are giving opportunities, they are taking that liberty and they are working on the project. They are not working on time. Normally, we know that we have a time. For example, 10 to 7 is office hours. So people are they get ready by before 7. But the entrepreneurs are like, they are always working on, how I can make this product or project better. So they work on sales, marketing, operations, and they are really hungry to make, company successful. Sorry. So they know one thing, if company goes well, I will also grow. So that's a mindset. So, when I have started my job, I was working for different companies, including IBM. So here also, there was a traditional job process, but I was always thinking I have to own the project, own the product, then only I can learn. And today, that's the reason today I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm trying better, even better. Even last year, 2020, we got awarded from our honorable governor for this initiative. We have developed so many startups for which so many jobs has created in West Bengal and across India. So, and also we have promoted by our honorable CM as well, the finance ministry, central finance ministry. So for this continuous effort and initiative, because it's happened within just 5 years. I've started from zero. Without no backup, because I'm the first generation business owner of my family. So yeah, I started from zero, and in last 5 years I have reached here. And I know, just I'm in a beginning stage. But the student who is listening to me today, it's all about if you are having that mindset, I have to do it. Whether I'm doing business or I'm doing job, I have to own it. I have to enjoy it. Then only I can be successful in any field. So you have to build the entrepreneurship mindset. That is the main important part of anyone. So coming back to my next slide, idea to IPO. So any student, when they are joining in management institute, whether it's grad or master, they have a mindset, I'll complete the course and I'll join a brand. But to be very frank, my friend, if you join a brand, maybe you get a good salary, or that salary will come on time. But apart from this, nothing will come out. If you want to be successful, or if you want to grow more, then you have to be a much hungry person to learn a lot of things. Then only you will sustain. So any idea, whenever, say example, now we all mostly are at home, unable to move here and there. So definitely, what we can work on different projects, idea. You can create small groups. You can share ideas. You can, because now YouTube, Google, there are so many platforms that are available where you get a lot of learning. As well, there are platforms where you can learn about any projects, any product. You can create a product. If I talk about, say example, if I take an example of Steve Jobs, he was not a technical person, but he was good in marketing, designing, and people maker. So, but at the same time, if you talk about Elon Musk, he's an engineer. So difference between two people, maybe you guys are thinking, I have to be very innovative. I have to do this, that, because Facebook people are coder, but I don't know how to code. Doesn't matter. It's always matter your idea and how you're going to execute this idea. And within 5 years, Swiggy becomes Swiggy within just 4.5 years. Today it is an 8,000 crore company. Just a guy without not having any technology. So definitely, if you have that mindset, only thing is required is mindset. If I think that if I am convinced about my idea, I can take it up to IPO within just 5 years. So, and for any kind of support from GSB, we are there. We are doing continuously for the lot of people across India. So definitely we can help you to take your idea in the next level. Now, this is very important for all the students. Like scope, if you talk about, nowadays government is giving a lot of opportunity. I mean, you all might have heard about Startup India, Stand Up India, Startup Bengal, then MS India. A lot of initiative has come. So through this initiative, you will get a lot of opportunities where you can enlist your idea, then you can get funding without no liabilities, and there are numerous things is happening in the market. Bengal is trying to build a Silicon Valley. Bangalore already has built. So opportunities are there. Maybe in manufacturing sector, any kind of product building, fintech, agriculture, e-commerce, education, all field, across all field, things are reinventing. You can reinvent in a way. You don't have to be very creative or innovative. You have to just be focused about what idea you have. and scopes are there. I think, and you guys have already honorable chairman sir, vice chairman sir, and so many people who's actually trying to build this relationship between the industry people and education. Like, so that's, I think, through which you will get a lot of scope. If you, again, I'll come back to the same thing, if your mindset is ready to do this such kind of things. Okay, my next slide is areas of startups growth. Now, this is, I believe, every time when you open the news, you see how startups are working. Even your mobile, if you anyone in this webinar, if you check your mobile, you'll see mostly products we are using right now is startups. Whether it's Paytm, Swiggy, or Ola, Uber, whatever, all are startups. So it's $1 trillion opportunities. I mean, if you just think on one idea, you can capture a market. You don't have to think even India. If you think for Kolkata, where almost I think 3 CR people are staying. So it has an opportunity. You can start in your local area as well. And of course, any idea for shaping this idea will be there, will help you again, not a problem. But student who might not be thinking as entrepreneurs, but I want to tell you, my friends, you should think like, I will do job, but through a mindset, tomorrow I will be an entrepreneur. Maybe you want to spend 4 or 5 years to learn something about the business, how business works. But your mindset has to be like entrepreneurs. Then only you will sustain this market, because market is highly competitive. So where everyone, all the entrepreneurs are looking for people who are owning this business, who is owning the idea or who is owning the overall project, right? So startup growth are exponential opportunities are there. So people are growing. So this is few testimonials where few of my startups has already given. They are doing good right now, so they have given this thing. Even I think that is available in YouTube as well. Now, this is my beliefs told me 13, 14 years before I can be a CEO tomorrow. So that's my belief. So we hear you, and we are here for you. Anytime, even anytime you think that you guys want to do something, we are there to help you. And I think it's very challenging and exciting to be a CEO. So that's all from my side. I really wanted to emphasize on few things about my journey, how I was thinking during my MBA, how I have built this company from scratch to now, and everything can be possible. Only you have to build your belief system. If your belief system is saying that you can be a CEO, so definitely you can be tomorrow. No one can stop you. Thank you all. Thank you for giving that amount of patience. I'm really overwhelmed and fortunate to be part of this occasion.
Thank you, Gaurav. We can one request from our side. We can take two or three questions from our students if they ask you any question. So it will be open for asking any question to you. So I advise our student, if you have any question, you can ask. We will take only 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 questions, up to 5. Max to max 5 questions we can take. So anybody from our student side can ask Gaurav.
Hello, sir.
Right.
Yes, Soham.
Also, I just want to ask that what is your experience actually being a CEO? We know we all endeavor to think we all be a CEO someday or something like that. Just I want to know from someone real, like how is an experience like a CEO? Like we all read in Coda, Twitter that this is CEO's experience, but I want to hear it in person. So if you can elaborate on that.
Experience means, are you talking about the journey, or are you talking
Journey
about
or anything you might add. Just want to enhance our knowledge.
Okay.
Soham is our MBA student,
Okay.
first year MBA student.
See, Shom, one thing I want to tell you, to be a CEO, you don't need any experience, right? You need a mindset. See, I believe in a very popular term, because if you think I need a 10 years of experience, then only I can start my business, so it will be too. Someone will start already, and you will not get that opportunity. So any idea you are working, you have to start immediately if you are confident enough. At the same time, I believe in hiring best team, quality team, who will guide me to how to do it. So definitely, being a CEO, you have to find out good people in your team so that they will do better, and you have to be focused that this is your target, and accordingly you have to perform. And if you talk about my journey in last 5 years, what I have learned from everyone, from the government authorities, from the client, from the the team members, I learned one thing: I don't have to be best, but I have to be visionaries. I have to show them a path where we want to grow and where is our next focus. So that is we have to do. Rest team will do. It's very simple, nothing difficult. So,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I would like to ask one question. So, my question is, what was your thought process on starting this startup, and how many years of experience of job you have done? You have in job. And second question, why did you choose this business and this scope only? Why? Why not any other scope?
okay. So first of all, experience, as you were talking about, I have almost 12 years of working experience. I was working in different companies, including IBM, and this 5 years in business, so 17 years of experience. So overall, but the main thing is that, as you were asking about the why GSB, and that's a very interesting story. I was invited for an event in the year of 2015, maybe in ITC Sonar. So there was a Times of India, and they were talking about one topic that was in Bengali terms, ki Banglaয় ব্যবসা হয় না আর বাঙালিরা ব্যবসা করতে পারে না, right? And so there was people are talking about a lot of things, and on that day I have decided to I'll do something for Bengal, and I have started 2015, and I quit my job and decided to create a platform for startups. Anybody who is doing business, who is facing challenge in business, or who wants to do business tomorrow, I'll be there for for all kind of support. So they should not feel ki if I want to start tomorrow, who is going to help me? Because maybe I can give you a motivational speech, but end of the day, after this event, you might be think, okay, everything is fine, but how can I start? Where I get fund? Who is going to give me money? So these are all problem. I know that how it's stuck people's mind. So definitely all this problem we have worked very hardly in last 5-6 years, and today we have all solution, and we can take up any startup in the next level. And that's the reason, it's always giving me a, positive energy, I'm doing for startups. There.
Hello, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the answer.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question, sir. Sir, actually, I want to know that when you started this company 5 years back, what type of support and help you got to start this company? Because you also must have needed some support, sir. So, what type of platform or what type of support or what type of help you get to start this company?
Very good questions for Vista. Like, honestly speaking, maybe I have started 5 years back organizedly, but I was in business since before that. I have started my journey after my HS. So I was, keep on doing parallelly with the education. So basically, when I was doing my, engineering that time, I was doing some other work so that I can learn business. But when I started organizedly, I mean, in 2015, that time, to be very frank with you, I didn't get any support. The reason, is, for entrepreneurs, I mean, there is no platform in Bengal that time. Even if I was talking to all my friends, family members, all the government authorities, even I know them that time, they were not convinced how startup platform will work in Bengal because nothing is happening here. That time Bangalore has started, I mean, in 2014-15, Bangalore is doing good, but in Bengal, 15-16 was very challenging, to convince anyone, how it is going to help. But slowly, when I start developing businesses, so then, they recognize me and, they start giving me appreciation and automatically, things move on. So,
Thank you, sir.
well,
Okay, thank you. So now we are to be we are to go to the conclusion part. So I request Professor Somsu Gopal to give vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. It is a pleasure for me to give the vote of thanks. First of all, I like to thank our chairman, sir, and particularly our teacher in charge, sir, Amol Goswami, because this webinar is a brainchild of them, and it is because of their effort that this webinar sees the light of the day. So basically, first I like to thank our chairman, sir, Mr. Deepak Shankar Gupta, a veteran engineer and who had been associated with very big companies, a behemoth in true sense. And thank you, sir, for your benign presence in this webinar. Next, I'd like to thank our Vice Chairman, sir, Mr. Obhijit Sen. Actually, he's a chartered accountant, a renowned chartered accountant, and he has been very associated with various groups like Tata and various MNCs. And he is supporting us in all his endeavor for the upliftment of this college. Next, I'd like to thank our director, Mrs. Durga Basu, because she has been an inspiration to us and she has been rendering her full-hearted support for the upliftment of this institute. I also like to thank our UG course director, Mr. Minal Kanti Chakma sir, because he was there in all time when we needed him, even during that UG inspection. So he has given his full-hearted cooperation to our college, and he has been there whenever we needed him in every situation. And I like to thank our ex-principal, Mr. Pravir Bishas, since he had been associated with our college for more than 2 decades, and he has done a great deal of work for the upliftment of this college. And lastly, I like to thank our teacher in charge, Mr. Amol Goswami, because it is his brainchild to organize this webinar. And And lastly, foremost, Mr. Gaurav Sarkar, an entrepreneur, a budding entrepreneur who has spared his valuable time to come to join this webinar. And sir, we have learned a lot of things from you because some of these things were new to us, and it will help our students to become a budding entrepreneur, and they will just think out of the box and not only just look for job but to cultivate their mind and to find a new course, a new path, and you have been a trailblazer in this endeavor. Thank you all of you. Let us conclude the meeting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.